front or palm side of the hand is referred to as the palmar side. The back of the hand is called the dorsal side. The half of the hand from the middle finger to the thumb is called the radial side. The other half is called the ulnar side. There are 27 bones within the wrist and hand. The wrist itself contains 8 small bones called carpals. The carpals join with the 2 forearm bones, radius and ulna, forming the wrist joint. Further into the palm, the carpals connect to the metacarpals. There are 5 metacarpals forming the palm of the hand. 1 metacarpal connects to each finger and thumb. Small bone shafts called phalanges line up to form each finger and thumb. The main knuckle joints are formed by the connections of the phalanges to the metacarpals. These joints are called the metacarpophalangeal joints, or MCP joints. The MCP joints work like a hinge when you bend and straighten your fingers and thumb. The 3 phalanges at each finger are separated by 2 joints, called interphalangeal joints, or IP joints. The one closest to the MCP joint is called the proximal IP joint, or the PIP joint. The joint near the end of the finger is called the distal IP joint, or DIP joint. The thumb only has 1 IP joint between the 2 thumb phalanges. The IP joints of the digits also work like hinges when you bend and straighten your fingers and thumb. 2 important structures called collateral ligaments are found on either side of each finger and thumb joint. The function of the collateral ligaments is to prevent abnormal sideways bending of each joint. In the PIP joint, the middle joint between the main knuckle and the DIP joint, the strongest ligament is the volar plate. This ligament connects the proximal phalanx to the middle phalanx on the palmar side of the joint. The ligament tightens as the joint is straightened and keeps the PIP joint from bending back too far or hyperextending.
Ah! I need ice!
And elevated too, Alex.
We need to get medical attention.
We need medical attention too. We need it all, everything.
So Alex, where do you feel pain? I feel pain at the base of my thumb in the web spaces between the thumb and my index finger. I noticed that there's some swelling of the thumb. Can you grab my finger? No. There's an inability to grasp or weakness of grasp between your thumb and the index finger. Let me touch it and tell me if there's any tenderness. That hurts. So there's some tenderness to touch along the index finger side of the thumb. And there's some blue and black discoloration of the skin over the thumb. Okay, let's move it around. Ow. So there's some thumb pain that worsens with movement in any or all directions. Do you have any pain in your wrist? Kind of. So there's some pain in the wrist, which may be deferred from pain in your thumb. 3. Okay, Alex, I believe you have gamekeeper's thumb. We're gonna go ahead and do a tape job.